let's welcome Will Portorreal to the stage, everybody.
All right, so as a kid, I've always wanted a dog. Who doesn't want a man's best friend? Come on. So I didn't just want any dog. I wanted a big dog for a little kid. I wanted to feel like a macho man. I wanted to carry a Rottweiler or a Husky. I wanted a protection, basically. I wanted some protection. And I've always asked my mom, can we have a dog? I want to have a dog. Please, can we have a dog? No, I'm sorry, we can't have a dog. A dog is a lot of responsibilities. But come on, I'm gonna train it. I'm gonna teach it how to stay, how to follow me, how to fetch. I'm gonna give it treats. He's gonna be that's gonna be me. That's my responsibility. And she goes, no, because it's too much work. And on top of that, we live in an apartment. We moved to a house. You have the backyard. You can play with the dog. We have any dog you want. It's all right. Fall back. So last year, I arrived home from school and exhausted, take off my shoes, I put it to the side, and I see this little fur ball come up to my socks and starts nibbling my socks. And I just feel the little teeth, little sharp teeth going into my toes, and it tickled, but it hurt at the same time. It was like little pinches. But I couldn't get mad at the fact that this was a dog right beside me, so the excitement, I didn't really feel as much pain. And I looked at him, and I remember seeing the nice little chocolate coloring, like a caramel color with some white whipped cream. Just picture that combination together. He was a lovely dog. We named him Hershey. So Hershey, he was given to me about 2 months, and I did everything I said I was gonna do. I trained him. He learned how to follow me. He learned how to fetch. He learned how to stay, and he was just the best dog to me. So I'm just saying that because he's the only dog that I've had. And so, one day I take him outside to my front building, and I'm like, you know what? Today I'm gonna teach him how to follow me without the leash. So that's a challenge. That's cool. I see a lot of people do that. So I'm like, I'm gonna do that to him. That's the trick of the day. And I'm growing this bond with him, and I'm believing and trusting him. That's my pal. He will never leave this building when the door opens. Now, at this time he's like about 5 to 6 months, and he didn't leave, but he got a little bit too curious, and that door opened, and he dashed out of the building. He just ran out, excited, and I'm just laid back on the stairs, and I didn't want to get up, but I had to react the minute he stepped out that door. Now I'm in uniform, in shoes, and I'm running down the block chasing this dog. Now, you do not see that every day. Mind you, I'm chasing a little dog, half Shih Tzu, half Maltese. Yeah. So I'm chasing the dog, and I'm running, and I'm like, no, I'm going to get this dog. And I'm catching up to him in the sidewalk, and I run beside him, and I'm catching up, and his hair's flying back. He looks like a lion, a miniature lion, just... And his tongue is rolling out his mouth. He looked like a fruit roll-up tongue. He's just excited. Freedom at last. And so he's running. Now, mind you, he runs into the street now. And this is the Grand Concourse. Now, if you've been to the Grand Concourse, you would know that this is like a mini highway. Hell breaks loose. Anything could happen in the Grand Concourse. Now, in the Grand Concourse, I felt like, you know what? This is my responsibility. I said I was going to take care of him. Now I have to go and take this risk, and I charged for him. I ran outside into the streets, and I'm chasing this dog. Now, mind you, I felt like a superhero. I had to get through any car, any bus that was passing through, and I felt like Captain America. I ran through all these cars, and no, you're going to stop. I'm on a mission right now to save the dog. Mission of the day. Get this accomplished. Now, the bus driver sees that I'm chasing this little dog, and he's like, oh, yeah, go, get him. Yeah, get him. And I'm, oh, thank you. Now things are getting a little hectic because he runs into the middle of the street, more centered, where all these cars are coming up. Now you have vans, cars, trucks, buses, all coming in from one side, and he just shocks, and everything gets hectic. It's faster, they're coming, and now you see the honks of the cars, and you can hear the tunes of the buzz. And it was too late. for death because I grabbed my dog and I lifted him up into the sky like if he was Simba. Death was not gonna take my dog today. No. So I'm lifting him up into the sky because he was Simba, and I bring him to my chest, and I have this heart-to-heart, chest-to-chest connection, and he's just shivering on me, and I go, no, you little dog. I'm scolding him like, no, next time, like you see a child, you will hold his hand, so you will concentrate. I'm gonna keep you on the leash. You will not go nowhere. And so I walked off with the dog, and the bus driver gives me the thumbs up. He goes, yeah. And that felt great. I felt like mission accomplished. The Captain America has rescued the dog. And I walked out of there feeling victorious. Thank you.
Will Portorreal.